Here we go. Boom. Last episode of the year.
And we're live. Andy Frasco's World Saving Podcast, the last episode of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we made it to 300 episodes.
We did.
It's pretty amazing. I'm my co-host, Nick Gerlach, and today's a very special day. It is
the annual
World Saving Award Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, do we have the drum roll in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Hold on.
Let's make sure.
Nope, that's not it.
We might need to reload that.
I got it.
Perfect. It's on the top.
It's on the top. Ladies
We're very
and
organized.
We're very organized. It's been I slept all fucking. I just slept. When I sleep, I feel good.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't have anything to add to that. It's very basic.
It's a very basic part of living.
Core principle of being alive.
If you sleep, you stay alive.
Yep.
If you drink water, you stay alive. If you don't torture your fucking body and your brain, you stay alive. Mm-hmm. And that's what it took me 36 years to realize.
It's fun to be hungover some days and then realize what you're missing, though, too.
Yeah.
Like when you have a cold and you really appreciate breathing more. You know what I'm talking about? When you're all stuffed up. When you're all stuffed up and you're like, man, I really took breathing for granted.
Right.
Those other days.
Yeah. Exactly. So, Nicholas, if you guys are new to the podcast, we have an award ceremony that is curated by our co-host, Nicholas Gerlach.
Me.
And why don't you tell everyone about the award ceremony?
So this is our third one?
Third annual.
So every year we do for the last year, I go through and I make a little list of awards, different I think there's like 23 categories this year.
Right.
Usually around 20. And it's curated by me. I pick different awards. They're from culture. They're from society. They're from Andy's life. They're from Andy's tour. They're from the music industry. And it's a broad swath. And we just have a little fun. And we pick our favorite things from the year. And it's a good way to look back at the year and remember some stuff.
Like what? Why the fuck are we in the music industry?
Yeah, I'll tell you. This year was a little tough with... I took out the Conspiracy Theory Award this year because... the election just dominated the news cycle too much this year, and it was all just around the election. I don't want to talk about the election for an hour.
No.
Yeah.
Either.
So I took out the conspiracy theory one. If you have your favorite conspiracy theory, you can just think of that on your own. But this year is kind of boring, except for like maybe a little bit of the aliens, but that's every year.
Yeah.
And they're never coming, I guess, so whatever.
Yeah, they're never coming.
So
they're like, gotcha, bitch. Woo! They show up.
I think we should just get right into it.
Let's do it.
All right, so I have the envelope here.
Chris, play the award ceremony music.
And I have the envelope right here if you'd like to do the honors and open it.
Oh, my God.
There you go.
Hold on. You made...
No, it was sent to me. That way
and we have an envelope too, Nick?
That way it's never tampered with or interfered with once the winners are selected.
Wow, I'm honored. Thank you.
What if it just explodes and you die? Nick Gerlach's World Saving Podcast.
I love that you put it in an envelope.
First of all, I wanted to discuss one thing actually before we start the awards. Did you see the list of Time Person of the Year yesterday? It's
was
terrible.
Trump on it?
It's like him. It's like 4 war criminals, a princess, Joe Rogan, and the chairman of the Fed. It's like the worst list of. I'm out.
What the fuck?
I'm out on Time Magazine.
I'm out on Time Magazine too.
Then there's
when was the last time they put someone? Oh, but
Taylor
they did
Swift
Athlete
one.
of the Year. They did.
Caitlin Clark. We have Athlete of the Year. Let's not ruin
it.
That's our third thing. So I don't know about. I think we're out on Time Person of the Year. This is your new awards, guys. Forget Time Magazine. Whoever bought ad space on that. Yeah. I think Taylor Swift won it last year.
We're looking for sponsors for next year's World. We might even do it at a place.
That'd be cool. Like live. Yeah. Hell yeah. So I was thinking for the first award, we're gonna do an Andy Frasco one to kick it off. It's Andy Frasco Market of the Year, and I'll list my choices, and then you add.
Yeah.
I picked Buffalo because Buffalo's on there every year because you play there 8 times a year, and it's always sold out, and they love you there. And you'll play there, and like 2 weeks later, I'll see a post on your Instagram like, "When are you coming back to Buffalo?"
It's like I just played there. Chill out.
Jesus Christ! It's like you might be bigger than Josh Allen there. Second one, Brooklyn. I love that rooftop show you did this year with the Hora.
Yeah,
and that went viral. Shout
out to all the Jews making that viral. It's at 2 million views now.
Yeah, shout out to that's every Jew, I think. And then the next one
every Jew saw that.
The next one is Chicago.
Yeah, I like
You
Chicago.
had 2 great shows this year. You had the Metro
The Metro.
That sold out in February. I went through your whole thing this year.
Wow.
And then you did the Assault Shed opening for
My Morning Jacket.
and that was a great show.
Yeah.
I think Chicago's been a growing market for you. It took you a little time to catch on there.
Agree.
But Chicago's like that. Once they accept you, you're theirs.
That Midwestern love, dude.
Mm-hmm. Denver, just got to throw Denver in there.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Yeah.
that's your southern market, I think.
Yeah.
And then I put St. Louis on there because I said this. Here's what I'm going to say. Not your best market, but I said I will switch the winner of this award to St. Louis if New Year's Eve sells out.
Nick, you're on our side?
I'm always on your side. The more money you make, the more money I make. Okay, so great job by Andy so far. I wrote a fucking 4-page document and he's hitting the goddamn come button. Do you have any markers you'd like to add? Because you were actually there.
Yeah. I would add Cleveland, Ohio.
Ooh, I love Cleveland. It does rock too.
Cleveland does rock. I would add Cleveland, Ohio. And I would add
Any like LA or ooh, still hating.
Oh, you know what? I'd add San Diego.
Ooh, they've been popping off.
They've been popping off.
And they weren't that good before.
Nope, never.
All right, so we'll do those.
Okay.
I'm going to let you pick the winner of this one.
Okay.
Because you were there. Go.
I'm going to say Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow. Go Browns. Jameis Winston.
Ohio. You've really made my heart happy this year.
We should send them a plaque.
We should.
Cleveland doesn't win a lot of stuff.
Cleveland doesn't. You know,
it's my favorite football team. Shout out.
Shout out to Cleveland.
You've been watching Hard Knocks.
Oh yeah, Jameis Winston's my guy. If we could run for the mayor of Cleveland, I want Winston to be. If there was a vice president, he'd CTE out and I'd be his VP for sure.
Do you think Cleveland? Do you think of it more as a Midwest or a Northeast city?
Midwest.
I know, but
even though it's so Northeast,
it does have a Northeast vibe and it's very old. But yeah,
I was watching Hard Knocks and
interesting.
I didn't realize all the AFC teams are so close together.
I know, it's cool, right?
Yeah, that's like a cool vibe.
It's historical and cool.
Yeah, and that's why everyone hates. Like, if you're like, it's kind of like it's
really
a cool
regional
rivalry.
Yeah, it's actually like regional.
I gotta
NFC North's like that
Pittsburgh is a great city too, but
I love Pittsburgh.
Cleveland's really been stepping up.
All right, we'll give it to them, and they do rock.
And they do rock. Shout out to Cleveland.
Our next category is Athlete of the Year.
Okay.
Number 1 nominee, Bronny James. Here's why. I give some reasons why. True underdog story. He overcame heart surgery to become the 55th pick in the NBA draft against all odds to one of the premier franchises in the NBA. Second nominee, Ray Gunn.
Ray Gunn?
Remember Ray Gunn?
The dancer from Australia?
Yeah, see, it's a nice, we're going through the year here. Made the Olympics despite being objectively terrible at what she does.
Wow.
A true underdog story. 3, Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
Completely changed the media narrative on the WNBA, selling out arenas at her games. Also made it so the WNBA only lost $40 million last year.
Wow.
She did all this despite not making the Olympic team or winning her league's MVP award. Very impressive.
Wow.
4, Steph Curry. Just because he went crazy in that fucking gold medal game.
Yeah.
That was so
That was the most
for America.
American. That was the most nationalism I felt from the whole country.
Very basketball heavy.
Basketball.
That was like the most I felt like a Patriot since, I don't know.
It's all basketball and one break dancer from Australia.
From Indiana. In 49 other states, it's just basketball. And the winner of the World Seven Podcast Athlete of the Year is Bronny James.
Yeah, I like it.
He overcame the odds. Imagine your heart gives out.
So much about nepotism.
What do you mean nepotism?
Nepotism.
What?
That he got in because of his dad.
Who's his dad?
LeBron James.
Oh, fuck. I thought he... Shit. Well, I already picked it. All right.
Shout out. We don't judge winners. We accept winners. So shout out to Bronny James.
Yes. And this is one of those awards. Some of these awards are just... I'm just going to pick the winner. They don't have a list of nominees, okay? It's just an award, and we're just giving it out. This is the thing that secretly ruled this year, but no one will admit it. And the winner is...
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
2 for 3. The Republican National Convention. Look, everybody wanted to hate it, and I get why you hate it, but Hulk Hogan, Kid Rock, it was arguably the funniest thing that you could watch all year. The worst celebrities saying the worst things in the middle of, where were they, Milwaukee this year? It was, or were they in Cleveland? I don't know. Either way. It was like, it felt like sort of like a mega church sponsored by Monster Energy drink. I gotta admit, I watched the whole thing. It was hilarious. I'm not saying you have to agree with them. It was hilarious. Everyone wants to say it sucked. No, it was one of the best watches of the year.
This is America. I'd watch it for the entertainment purpose.
It was so, I watched the whole thing. It was so entertaining.
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna Google it.
The Democratic National Convention, on the other hand, was just a sad, sad thing. Okay.
Do you think that's why the Republicans are winning? Because it's just like more fun.
They just know how to connect with like people who go to work every day.
We brought this monster truck driver into the.
Republicans get vibes. Democrats don't understand vibes. Basically,
here's a song, "God Bless America" by Kid Rock.
Basically, it worked. I mean, he dominated. He won the popular vote. He's the first Republican to do it in like 40 years.
Yeah.
The Floyd. Oh, here's a repeating. This is an award that we do every year. The Floyd "Get Your Ass to Work, You Lazy Piece of Shit" award. For best sub.
Yeah, get your ass to fucking work, Floyd.
I need help with two last names on this one. Nick, the bass player.
Nick Chamian.
Richie.
Derbyshire.
Richie Derbyshire. Those are the two bass players that sub for Floyd that I could think of. Then me, I'm one of the nominees because I subbed for Ernie when he I don't know where he was. Who cares? And then Sam Kelly.
The other saxophone player.
Yep, so we've got two bass players and two sax players.
Two guys who don't want to go to work. Awesome. Out of 5 guys in my band. That's really awesome.
And then the final nominee, the lobster and seafood sub from Quiznos.
Ew.
Anytime you can get shellfish from a restaurant within 500 feet of a highway exit.
Hold on.
You gotta do it.
Lobster seafood sub at Quiznos?
Yeah, disgusting, right?
Oh, God, vomit.
We should make a list of things you'd rather eat than that and see how long before you get to that.
Ugh.
So, yeah, that's disgusting, right? I mean, who gets seafood by the highway? Anyway, the winner is... me. I win. It was down to me and Sam Kelly. First of all, bass, easy, whatever. It's down to me and Sam Kelly. The reason I gave it to myself is because I had to go play in Iowa and he got to play at Halloween.
Yeah, that's true.
So, fuck you.
Respect. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. I need an award. The most embarrassing celebrity incident.
I had to play in Iowa. Sam, you had to play in Halloween.
And I had to drive. Remember, I had to ride in the van too.
Yeah, you had to drive in the van.
So it's fair.
And it was like at some like
weird festival thing.
Yeah. Cool.
Most embarrassing celebrity incident of 2024.
Ooh.
Number 1. The Justin Timberlake DUI. Remember that?
That was embarrassing.
Got a DUI even though he's rich, right before a world tour. Also, even more embarrassing, the cop didn't know who he was. He's getting old.
He was hot, man. I love Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, he's all right. A little corny for me. But number 2, Lizzo. Quitting music and coming back in the same weekend because people got mad at her for fat shaming on her Amazon Prime dancing show.
Hold on. Whoa. She quit and then came back in 2 days?
Yeah, she tweeted that she's quitting music, and then like 2 days later, she's like, no, I'm back.
Gotta respect it.
She's had a rough year. 3, Nelly. For having ecstasy, but not car insurance on him when he got pulled over.
Oh, I remember that. He had a bunch of ecstasy. I'm like, you're 55, bro.
Well, that's cool, but you got to have car insurance. How are you going to be that rich? You can afford that much ecstasy, but you don't have car insurance on what I consume.
I didn't even realize that. He didn't have car insurance at all?
That was part of the charges. He didn't have car insurance, which is kind of badass, too, because he's like so rich, he can just pay for it. Number 4.
Maybe he just never drives.
Probably not. Yeah, he's probably just picking up the ecstasy, actually. Number 4, Morgan Wallen throwing a chair through a bar window in Nashville.
That's actually pretty hilarious. I'm good.
It's not going to win. There's one more.
Okay.
JoJo, you know who JoJo C was?
No.
She's like that kiddie thing that she tried to rebrand herself as edgy and cool this year and came off about as edgy and cool as a community theater production of Sound of Music. JoJo Siwa.
Who's that?
It doesn't. It's kind of good you don't know. She's not going to win anyway. The winner is... Got to be Justin Timberlake. If
I agree.
Getting a DUI post Uber, and then the cop doesn't even know who you are. That had to be a rough day for him. And his mugshot was hilarious.
I would have gone with Nelly too.
Nelly was close.
With the ecstasy driving with no.
But he wasn't
insurance.
driving drunk. He wasn't inebriated. That's embarrassing.
So how did he get?
He just had that
over?
shit on. He's probably speeding or They're just pulling over black guys. Maybe it's St. Louis or whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
Cops are kind of racist sometimes. Getting a DUI when you're rich post Uber, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Right.
Guy doesn't know who you are. I get that you're trying to get home to Jessica Biel as fast as you can. I've seen pictures. She's great.
She's beautiful.
But come on, dude. Call a driver.
Come on. Shame on you, Justin.
Okay, here's one of everybody's favorite categories every year.
Ooh.
Hottest guy we had on the pod this year.
Oh, I love this one. Hold on, I want to clap pre-crap.
Good year.
I love this one.
Good year for hot guys.
Good year for hot guys.
I have 6 nominees.
6 nominees for hot guys.
And I don't know who to pick, so you're going to have to help me. Number 1,
Okay.
Jacob Knoll.
Ooh, he was hot.
He might be too young, though.
He's
2.
29.
I know, but Mark Weistrich, from Midland.
Ooh, Mark was hot too.
Nick Hexum.
Hold on. Let me just think. Nick's okay.
I know you think while I say them. Nick.
Slow it down here. I want to think.
Okay,
about
Mark
this.
Weistrach or Weiss. I can't remember how to pronounce it.
Weisland.
No, it's ACH at the end. Nick Hexum.
Ooh, he is fucking hot.
Number 4, Evan Honer.
Hunter was hot.
Diver's body too. We didn't see his body, but I know what's going
Tall,
on.
hot.
Can do a flip.
Ooh.
Number 5, maybe my favorite, a swampy Florida man named JJ Gray.
A lot of dilfs in this area.
Also, his attitude's very hot.
Yeah.
And the last one is Gavin Rossdale of Bush fame.
Oh God,
Legendary,
that's like
attractive
old school
man.
hot. I think he was hot for. Can we just
Ruminate.
ruminate?
I'll let you pick.
Okay.
But those are the nominees for hottest guy we had on the pod.
Jacob
this
Knoll.
year.
He was hot.
Great hair.
29. Not bad. Mark from Midland. That's a man.
Alpha male.
That is a man.
Drank on the podcast.
He drank. He showed us his Rolex. He was talking about his near-death experiences with motorcycles.
Yeah, and other things.
Very hot.
Nick Hexum, just hot.
Oh, God. Nick Hexum.
He's a millennial woman.
The man's on. He was on Men's Health. We have to put all
Holy
the
shit, I
accolades.
forgot about that, yeah.
He was on the cover of Men's Health.
And he's in a band with a number for her name.
311. God.
Evan
damn
Honer,
it. This
diver
is one-
body.
I'm taking him out of the mix.
Too young?
Too young.
It's like 2 on the nose.
2 on the nose. It's too young.
But he is hot.
He's hot.
Yeah, but it's not for this. This is a different kind of hot.
Yeah. And
This award.
JJ Gray.
His attitude, too.
His attitude makes
His
him
lifestyle.
He's very hot. And like his lifestyle and the Florida thing and the wife beater thing. He wears a wife beater. It's pretty hot.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to say.
And Gavin Rossdale's the last one.
Gavin. I mean, he's just
Gavin's
OG hot. He's just been hot. Stay hot.
Not much to say there.
Not much to say there. I'm going to fuck.
Tough one.
This one's a really tough one, Nick. I think I'm going to say hottest man. I think I'm going to have to give it to the type of man I think is hot. I think the guy from Midland, Mark.
Whoa! Mark Weistrich, everybody. Is that bad? I kind of agree. It was.
Hold on. Should we
do it again?
You're the winner.
Yeah. The winner is Mark Weistrach.
Really? You thought so too?
Good cut. Good
You
cut,
thought so
Joe.
too?
Yeah, I agree. It was between
Just
him.
a manly hot.
For me, JJ Gray, close second.
JJ Gray,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
Hexum was hot, but
It's just not quite there. He's just
he was. It wasn't as hot.
It's not salt of the earth enough or something.
Yeah. By the way, we'll be on the 311 cruise, so we'll discuss it.
He's still top 6. I mean,
you can't. No, everyone can't win the award.
everyone
people.
can't be hottest. Yeah, he'd probably agree.
Shout out to Mark.
Hell yeah. Now back to a Andy Frasco related award. Best opener. I only have four nominations for
opener.
this. Number 1, Dogs in a Pile.
Of course, my
Remember
boys.
your tour. Number 2, Kyle Gass.
Ooh.
He was both open for you and was the center of a storyline in the assassination attempt on Donald Trump this year. So Andy's more famous than you. 3,
Shout out to Kyle. We're thinking about you.
Melt.
Melt.
They have girls in their band. That's very impressive. Very impressive to have women in your band.
Yeah.
4th, 10th Mountain Division. They opened your Ogden show,
Yeah.
and then they quit.
Then they quit.
I respect that. Whenever a band quits, I'm like, respect.
Yeah. No hiatus bullshit.
Now they're
Quitting.
they're like, peace, we're done.
The hiatus is getting out of hand. Everyone's
Come
on a
guys.
fucking hiatus.
Hiatus, and we're
And then we come back in 2 years. Let's stop.
yeah.
Let's stop the hiatus.
String
thing.
Cheese invented that.
Let's stop the hiatus
It
thing.
worked for String Cheese, and now everybody's copying it. It's not working anymore.
Just don't say anything, because like then you're gonna say, "Hey, we're going on tour." It's like the
Disappear.
Dead, Grateful Dead did that recently.
Yeah.
They said we're done, and then
That'd be
it's the
totally,
60th year. We're going back to the
exactly.
Sphere for another $20 million, $40 million.
I do want to go to that. though.
Enough with the hiatus thing. But can I think about this before
yeah.
you decide?
But are there any other openers you wanted to mention? You didn't have a ton
Caleb Hawley.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I didn't have a ton of openers. Just a lot of dogs.
Because you did that Dogs in a Pile tour.
Pigeons.
But they kind of weren't the opener, though.
Yeah,
true. They weren't like a traditional opener. So
okay. I think, how can I not? I've had such a great relationship, and we've built such a bond. I think I'm going to pick from this is my boys from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Dogs in the motherfucking pile.
That is not who won. Give me the drummer.
Whoa.
The winner is Kyle Gass.
I respect it.
Yeah. He's too famous. Sorry.
He's famous.
He's just more famous. He got a whole story in the assassination attempt. He had a great year.
That's true. He did have a great year.
Big in the news.
Big in the news this year.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Next award.
Okay.
The Nick Gerlach Award for Best Sit-In.
Okay, I love this one.
You love the Nick Gerlach Award.
I'm going to clap to it because it's such a great... it's a great award.
It's a good award.
It's a great award.
You fucking love this award. I love it.
I really do love this award.
Okay, there's
great.
4 nominees.
Okay.
1, me, for sitting in at the Shed in Chicago on July 4th, 45 minutes after my plane landed. Second
You're
nominee.
back. You weren't on the sit-in last year.
I don't think I was, no.
Last year you weren't.
I don't think I sat in. Number 2, Holly Bowling's son, sitting in on that tiny guitar at Red Rocks.
That was the cutest shit ever.
Yes. He wasn't actually playing, so it kind of knocks him a little bit, but he should get a mention.
I agree.
3, Kyle Gass finally sitting in at the end of your tour last spring after you begged him and begged him and begged him and begged him.
I did beg him.
You begged and begged.
At the end of the tour, he finally said, all right, I'll fill you a bone.
And then he wished death upon the president. 4, surprise nomination here, Annie Bayless.
Ooh.
When she sang Islands in the Stream and that John Prine song. What's it called again?
In Spite of Ourselves.
Yeah, she sang those 2 songs on that tour, and it was pretty fun, and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
The winner for the Nick Gerlach Award 2024 for Best Sit-In is Annie Bayless.
I like it.
Yep.
It's
just
respect
so
it.
out of left field.
It's out of left field.
Yeah. It's not just a guitar player sitting in. She got up there. She sang pretty damn good for someone who's not singing all the time.
She owned it. She didn't. She knows she's not a singer.
Yeah.
And she
technically is. She is a singer. She sang.
That's true. Yeah. I'm going to give another clap.
So, congratulations, Annie.
Way to go, Annie.
Also, possibly the best wife/girlfriend experience I've ever had in the van with a wife-girlfriend in the van.
Agreed.
0 annoying.
Agreed.
Which is very rare.
Agreed. First time ever.
Less annoying than most musicians I've toured with.
First time ever having a girlfriend in the van, and it was the most annoying fucking thing on the planet.
That did go into my choice.
Very agreed.
Here's another great yearly award.
Yes, give it to me.
There's 3 nominees. It's Best Kiss.
We're pounding through this.
How long we got?
Well, I mean, it's only 20 minutes.
Oh, we still got a good chunk left.
Okay, cool. Let's slow it down. Let's digest it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Best Kiss? Ooh.
Best Kiss, one of your favorites.
I like. God, Nick, you're picking. Oh, hold on.
There's 3 nominations. We got to talk about this a little bit. You're not kissing as much as you used to.
I'm not.
I had to go through your Instagram. I had to do some searching, and I had to include one celebrity one. One is last year in where was it? Tahoe. You pinned down Floyd while he was playing bass on the organ and forced him to kiss you. I'm not sure it was consensual, but you've already kissed 1,000 times, and it wasn't not consensual.
Well, my kisses are getting a little more angrier and angrier.
Angrier.
He shows up less and less.
Yeah, they're not as. Yeah, they're getting a little more.
With him, I just like, it's like, like when you're about to divorce.
Yeah.
And like you're just like kissing to kiss.
Yeah, you're kissing pretty hard, aren't you? The video's insane. He's like laying there, and you just like.
It's like that.
It looks like you're throwing up in his mouth like a mother bird and a baby bird.
Yeah, it's like that. We got to either like go to therapy or divorce.
Yeah. Here's my second nominee. It technically happened last year on the 31st, but it happened after the awards ceremony, so it's in. It's when me, you, and the whole crowd at the live pod at New Year's, we made Bo and Little Stranger, Dan Snell's.
That was a great
Little
kiss.
Stranger's tour manager. We all chanted, kiss, 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 and then they kissed.
I love that kiss.
That's
actually that might be one of my favorite kisses.
Like I said, it technically happened in 2023, but it was on New Year's Eve, and it happened post this award show. That's the rules. If the Grammys can do whatever the fucking dates they want,
so can our award ceremony.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, there's a third nominee.
Ugh.
Sabrina Carpenter kissing that oddly sexy alien during the MTV VMA Awards.
Oh my God.
That alien was hot.
Dude, the whole thing was fucking hot.
But that alien I'm weirdly turned on by that alien.
Ugh. Can I give my, I know. I was too.
Had a fucking nice body. What if aliens get here and they're just way hotter than us?
Oh my God. Just ripped.
Yeah, they're so hot we can't even
Just
fight
hot
them.
body.
Yeah.
Damn. I'd fuck an alien.
Why not? You fucked worse. I mean, you've been to Kansas City. You used to live in Kansas City. So.
Shut the fuck up, Nick. I heard a story. If you touch an alien, it's like it'll like kill your nervous system and shit. And like this is what Dempsey said. Should we call Dempsey?
No. No, we should not call Dempsey.
And hear the story. Okay, let me think about this. I'm
whatever Dempsey says is probably true, so that makes sense.
Because me and Floyd are fighting, I would. I'm gonna have
you
to
and Floyd
say,
have already won too. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Snell and Bo because tour manager to tour manager kissing each other. Oh, Bo's here. Bo, ladies and gentlemen, Bo Belinsky.
Bo, sit down. You might win an award.
You might win an award right in third place.
Holy shit,
Bo.
All right, he's gonna hit the drum roll, and I'm gonna announce.
All right, hold on.
We're doing best kiss.
Best kiss.
Okay, go. And the winner for best kiss of 2024. I picked Bo and Dan Snell.
Let's go, baby.
It had everything. It had a crowd chant. Both bands were there. It was kind of a good kiss.
It was a good kiss.
It was better than my parents used to kiss.
Do you have an acceptance speech, Bo Belinsky?
Like to thank the Academy, both of you guys. Dan, obviously, we couldn't be here without him, accepting this award on his behalf.
Oh, wow.
And, can't wait till Janice to do it again.
Let's fucking go. Bo Belinsky won the award. Go get him, Bo.
You might want to get a kiss
Go get
in.
him, baby. Good morning.
Hey, very
We're
rarely.
going to have a great day, but I'm fucking pumped up. We're going to have a great working day today.
Very rarely do we have back-to-back winners. You might want to kiss pretty good at Janice.
I know. You might want to kiss again. You might want to do a big kiss. We never had a back-to-back kiss of the year.
So I have another award that.
Wow.
Usually there's multiple awards, but
First time ever someone's ever accepted an award on their behalf.
I know. I can't wait till this gets so big that we're doing it at Paramount Theater downtown, and there's people in tuxes. And God, that'd be amazing, right?
Oh shit!
Somebody have us do this live next year. It'll be so.
Come on, Pete Shapiro, bring it back. The jammies,
so
but it'll be
good.
our version. Let's go.
the
I know you
jammies.
listen to this, Pete. You listen every week.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Pete.
If you have any, anyway, so here's my next award. And you know what? This is a tough award this year. It's an award I do most years, I think. And there wasn't enough hate this year in the music. There wasn't like the Goose thing.
People weren't shitting on people this year.
People weren't even like shooting on Goose like they used to. So, band that pisses people off for some reason, there's only one nominee, even though they're fine. Hit it. And then we'll discuss it. The winner is of band that pisses people off, Nickelback.
Wow.
Remember we watched that
doc.
we watched that documentary and it was so boring.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hate about that band. They're neither bad nor good.
Right.
They're just a band that exists and will fill 3 hours of time at a concert. The crowd's filled with like guys from your work who you've never met. You don't know their name.
I thought you were
know
going to
what I
say.
mean?
I thought you were going to say a band.
Who?
We should bleep it out.
Go. Yeah, but they're not big enough. Are people hating on them?
Yeah.
Like, the biggest thing that was boring about Nickelback or hateable is, like, one guy was an alcoholic, but that's fucking every band. That's like public schools have that. Like, they just aren't interesting. That's the problem. But, like, they're not worth hating. There's nothing to hate.
I agree.
They're not, stop hating. Like, the Nickelback jokes, like, they're so corny that the jokes about them being bad have become corny.
Right.
It's just, they're not bad enough to be bad, and they're not good enough to be good.
I agree 100%.
They just exist.
Or, like, who cares? I mean, the 90s were weird.
They're crackers.
The music was fucking weird. Like,
Limp Bizkit saved us, okay?
yeah. People were talking shit about Limp Bizkit 5 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yeah,
before
now
they
they're
had
the best band on earth.
They're the best band on earth. Wow.
Next category.
Well, shout out to Nickelback. We're sorry
Yeah.
if you listen to the podcast.
No, I'm saying don't hate them so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're here for you.
But you're not that good.
But you still gave him the award.
I mean, you're not very
Most
good.
hated.
I mean, who cares? They have $300 million, but you're not good, Chad. But you're not bad, Chad. His name's Chad, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I mean, everything about him is just like...
It's like you can't... your name's Chad. Your band's called Nickelback.
Yeah, it's like an 8th grader wrote a story about a rock band.
Damn, you outbeat Black Cherry. Or not black
Buckcherry.
Buckcherry.
He's a crazy bitch.
He's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, I mean, it's like an 8th grader wrote a short story about a band becoming famous. Most annoying actor trying to be a musician of 2024. 2 nominees.
Okay.
We all know who won last year. It was Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Number 1.
You hate Jared Leto.
Yeah. Well, I'm normal. Number 1, Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules. Do you know about him?
What band is he in?
He has a cover band he started called Tom Sandoval and I don't even remember.
You're going to put your band name as your name
Yes.
and you're just playing covers?
Do you know about him?
Yes.
So basically he got in trouble for cheating on Vanderpump Rules and it became Scandoval. And to escape everyone, he started going on the road. He's a clear narcissist. He has a lot of problems. He is an attractive guy. He used to be an actor / model. Now he's trying to be a musician. He's terrible at singing. His band is one of the corniest things I've ever seen in my life. They are selling tickets because he was on Vanderpump Rules, and it's ending now, but it was one of the biggest reality shows ever. Tom, if you're watching this, and I know you are, quit! Here's the other nominee, Jared Leto.
Every year.
And
This
the
might
winner,
be a-
and the winner
know
for
what's
most
going down
annoying actor being a musician of 2024, Jared Leto.
You piece of shit.
I hate you. Stop it.
Just
Stop
because
it.
you climbed a fucking skyscraper doesn't mean you're still going to
Gives
get
a shit. Andy does that like something equivalent to that 3 times a week. Your music sucks. You're starting a weird cult. Google Jared Leto, Croatia. Just Google it, people.
Okay. Yo. Before we start this, John Bongiorno wants. He never asked me to.
Asian of the Year, John Bongiorno.
Hold on. We should do that for him. If he answers,
He might not.
he might not. He texted me. He's like, "Quick cue," but that means you have to call him. Like you have to call him back right in 2 seconds.
He's already calling Krungbin.
What?
No.
John, you're on the podcast.
Don't worry, you're with Nick.
Am I absolutely on the podcast?
You are, and it's it's an award ceremony, and you actually won an award. Do you
I
want
won
to
an award.
Do you want to tell him the award?
You won Jam Band Agent of the Year.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Well, I think it's a biased committee of people.
What do you mean, committee of people?
voting,
It's just me.
But, thanks. I'm honored.
No,
He gave me Krungbin tickets. That's all it
Nick,
took.
it's the award ceremonies today, and we said you just outbeat, or no, the award before this was worst. What is it?
Most annoying actor trying to become a musician or being a musician in 2024.
And Jared Leto, and so you're the next award ceremony. It was perfect.
Oh, I
so-
thought it was the guy from 6 Feet Under and Dexter.
That's a good one.
Butterfly kills the mod squad.
That's a
whatever
pretty
that
good
thing
one.
was.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
famous enough for me
Yeah,
to care
fuck
though.
that guy. Do you want me to call? Do you want me to call you later? It's regarding dates.
I wanted to talk to you about something I definitely don't want to talk about on the podcast.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I'll call you after we record.
He's firing you.
Excellent.
Give it up for John Bongiorno, our
Go
agent.
Mets!
Go Mets. Juan Soto, the 2 greatest Mets fans ever. The 2 greatest things that ever happened to the Mets: Juan Soto and John Bongiorno.
And
Have
Juan-
a great day.
Let's go Mets.
Juan
Mets.
Bongiorno.
We love you. I'll talk to you later.
I'm calling him Juan Bongiorno from now on.
Juan Bongiorno.
Okay, back to something a little more serious.
Okay. Shout out to John Bongiorno, our agent.
Music. This is the music. Back to the music. Best venue.
Best venue.
Here's my 4 nominees. Number 1, The Sphere. It's a modern marvel. They did a great move this year by replacing U2 with Fish, The Grateful Dead, and the Eagles.
Right.
Great. Anytime you don't have U2 in your venue,
Moving up.
I'm going to like you more because fuck that band. Number 2, Cervantes. It's the best independent venue in the
It's
country.
the best.
And they hired me twice this year, so that's pretty good. I play with my own band.
I even got asked to go to the company party, and I haven't played there once this year.
I didn't even get invited to the company party. Fuck them.
Fuck yeah, Cervantes.
Hey, never mind. I'm just kidding. 3, Moon Tower in Whitestown, Indiana. Here's why.
Ooh, that was a fun one.
I know, but here's the main reason is I can't believe a venue that cool exists in Whitestown, Indiana. I thought only cops lived there until like 2 weeks ago. So
I liked
or
it.
2 months ago.
Whitestown was cool.
Well,
to
we were
us.
we were just only at that venue, but it's a suburban hellscape.
It's called Whitestown. That's all.
It's not called Jewsburg or Blackstown.
It's not called. It's right next to Auschwitz, Indiana.
Auschwitz, Delphia.
Yeah, Auschwitz, Delphia.
I just thought only cops and I don't know, office workers lived there. 4, that trio of the Fillmore Brooklyn Bowl Foundry in Philadelphia.
Hold on, say that again.
Like that thing in Philadelphia where it's like the Fillmore Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh, Oh, Foundry.
The Foundry, yeah.
Yeah, I love
that
the
place is dope. It's all called the Foundry?
It's called, yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of them is the Foundry in there, too.
Yeah,
So I don't
Fillmore,
know.
Foundry, and Brooklyn Bowl.
I just like that place. It's all in one place. They're kind of keeping jam bands alive out there a little bit.
Yeah, I fucking
Do you have
love
any you want to add to
Philadelphia.
this?
I would say I do love Greenfield Amphitheater in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah.
It's a nice room. I would also say Devil's Backbone,
Whoa, where's that?
and then Pier 17, New York.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've just never been there. That's why I'm consulting with you a little bit.
Yeah. So who would you pick?
The winner for best venue of 2024, even though I'm not invited to the holiday party, is Cervantes.
Every year, baby. We love it. We're gonna soon have to do the Cervantes Award for best venue.
I know. I think maybe they can't win next year, and we're changing it to the
I
Cervantes
think we
Award.
should give them the award. Should we call Scott and let him know?
Yeah, and tell them I
mean-
want to go to the Christmas party.
All right, cool. Hold on, let's call Scott.
Where is it?
I don't know, probably at Cervantes.
Oh, man.
Let's see if he answers. It's a little early for him to answer.
It is? It's 6 p.m. No, I was kidding. It's like in the morning.
Hold on. We'll call Scott.
Hello?
Yo.
Scott, you're on the podcast, just FYI. We wanted to congratulate you. This is the world ceremony, and you won. Tell them what they won, Nick.
You won the 2024 World Saving Podcast Award for Best Venue. Cervantes.
Congratulations, buddy. Best venue in the world.
Wow.
You
I'm honored.
Do you have an award speech?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd like to thank all the little people along the way that helped make this happen,
He's just hot.
and the committee. I'd like to thank the committee.
It's just me, so that's good.
It's just Nick.
That was going to be my next question: who the committee is.
Ask him if I can come to the
But,
Christmas
I'm
party.
Very thankful to the committee.
Because
Shows
Nick
us.
gave you the award, can he come to the Christmas party as well?
I think that's approved.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Plus, I played there way more than Andy this year.
Nick, I saw Scott in the green room at the party. He's like, so, I was just like laying down. He's like, so you're making yourself real comfortable here for not fucking playing ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on in.
Scott, I'll see you this week. I'll see you tomorrow for the Cashmere Sweater Party.
Same.
What are you doing? We don't have to talk about our personal plans today or tomorrow, but you got any plans tonight?
Yeah, I'm DJing a Western art exhibit at National Western.
You know what I did? I did hear that. Bridget told me that.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, let me know if you want to swing through.
I'm coming for sure, without doubt.
Western art.
One last thing,
All right,
Scott.
let me know.
One last thing. We'd also like to tell you that because Cervantes has won now 3 years in a row, that the award,
You can't win anymore.
you can't win anymore because, tell him, Nick.
We are changing the name of the award to the Cervantes Best Venue Award.
So you are going to be an icon forever.
Oh, wow.
So-
I'm honored, guys.
Thank you.
So I expect an invite to that Christmas party.
Every fucking year, okay? Every year. I want my name to be on the couch. Andy Frasco.
You don't even play there.
Cervantes couch.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. Consider it done.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations for the award 3 years in a row, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye. Should we call Bayless and tell him his wife won an award?
We should. We should tell him.
We can cut that back to where it was, maybe, or I don't
Yeah.
know, or just do it now. Who gives a fuck? No one cares.
Let's do it. No one cares.
We got plenty of time. Still 2 pages left.
He hold on, call me.
Yeah,
Call
have him
me.
call you.
All right, cool. All right.
Oh, it's 5 pages. All right.
All right.
All right. So we are now.
Where are we at?
We are saddest
Is this
celebrity.
fourth page?
We're at 3rd page out of 5.
Oh, great.
Oh, we're doing great. Saddest celebrity death of the year. Saddest celebrity death. Are you with me here?
Yep.
Okay. Saddest celebrity death of 2024. Number 1, Phil Lesh.
Oh, yeah.
Member of the greatest, in my opinion, American rock and roll band of all time. Huge advocate for organ donorship.
Uh-huh.
2, Quincy Jones.
Quincy.
Quincy.
Yeah, I forgot he died.
One of the greatest musical geniuses of the 20th century. Made some of the best pop albums. Also a jazz icon. 3, Pete Rose.
Ooh.
Sadly, will never get to see himself in the Hall of Fame, even though gambling is pretty much legal now.
Right.
4, Richard Simmons.
Man.
Least problematic weight loss celebrity in
I
history.
forgot he died. That's why everyone wants me to be him for Halloween this year.
That'd be good next year, but yeah.
Next year.
Least problematic weight loss celebrity in history. Hilarious guy. And I like that he faded into obscurity instead of milking every last drop of celebrity on TikTok that he could to make more money. You know what I mean?
I love that too.
He kind of disappeared for the last 10 years in his life, and
I
that's
respect it.
very respectable. And the final one is O.J. Simpson.
Ooh, you're a guy. I don't know if, I mean, this is how biased this thing is.
Well, yeah. And the winner of saddest celebrity death, O.J. Simpson. And here's why.
Congrats, OJ.
I know he has the robbery thing, and there's a lot of sad stuff, a lot of weird stuff about him, but it's so sad that he will die without ever finding out who killed Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, and that's why he won. Nick, what's wrong with you?
Nick, that's fucked up.
Yep.
You think he still believes he didn't kill her?
He's dead, so he doesn't believe anything, so... But probably. I don't know. I think he convinced
This
himself.
is the best day of the year.
I love this game.
This is the best
We should
day of
do
the
this
year.
every week. You want to do tour of the year next or fast food restaurant of the year next?
Ooh. Because I'm hungry, fast food
Okay.
restaurant.
It's
of the
only
year.
one nominee, so
Okay.
it can only be one. The winner of fast food restaurant of the year 2024 is McDonald's. And here's why. Obviously. How the fuck was McDonald's basically at the center of the entire election debate as Kamala and her husband talking about how they worked there when they're 15 years old or whatever. Donald Trump goes and works there for 45 minutes. McDonald's is like basically sponsored the election. And then the biggest news story of the year, the assassination of that healthcare guy, he gets caught in a McDonald's.
Right.
Every big time there's a big news story, McDonald's is in there. Plus, they got that new $5 meal deal. Looks pretty good.
Which one is that?
I don't know. You get like a sandwich.
That sounds
and
bomb.
yeah.
But also, isn't like RFK Jr., like, weren't they all eating McDonald's?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
together?
McDonald's, every time you flip through something, it's McDonald's. Burger King's got to get their game up.
Yeah.
They got to assassinate somebody or do something.
set a coup at Burger King.
They tattled on the assassin. They let Donald Trump work there for an hour.
They really did tattle on the assassin.
Yeah, they're tattletales, but they're still fast food restaurant of the year. They're just in the center of every story.
All right, well, we got to respect it. Congrats,
Gotta respect
McDonald's.
it. And that $5 meal deal is a pretty good offer. If you guys want to throw us some money for that, that'd be great. Tour of the year.
Ooh.
1, Taylor Swift, Eras leg. Second, Eras tour, second leg.
Second leg. Why second leg?
Because the first leg was last year.
Okay.
2, the Create Your Own Tour of Italy by Olive Garden, where you get to choose 3 of 9 specialties, a signature pasta, and a stuffed pasta.
I like that.
3,
I went to Olive Garden with the band first time.
terrible.
Terrible.
It's so bad, dude.
It was fucking horrible.
It's like probably the worst chain restaurant to me.
It is.
You can't have... The thing about Italian food is it's like kind of basic, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
just like, if it's bad, it's terrible.
Right.
Yeah. Number 3, the Pigeons, Frasco, Dogs in a Pile tour, first leg.
Let's go.
I feel like the first leg had a little more heat than the second leg.
First leg had some heat.
It was new. It was fresh.
It was fresh, yeah.
4, the final nomination, the No Refunds tour featuring Nicholas Gerlach.
Let's go.
That was the 3-day tour.
The 3-day tour. Bayless, Frasco, Gerlach, and Bayless.
Yeah.
And
Andy.
Sutton.
And Annie.
And Annie. Yeah.
And Bob.
And Bob. God, I love that tour. There was no fucking.
I
It was
know.
the best.
It's the easiest thing I've ever
I think
done
it was
in
one of
my
my. Oh God.
It was easier than being at home. I had my own hotel room every night.
Yeah.
God. There's nothing like having your own
And
hotel room.
Bayless with his wife, so like he was like they're having intimacy and like
Yeah, you got to watch a real couple interact. You can learn something. Oh, okay. So he listens when she talks. Oh. Why isn't he looking at his phone?
I learned
And
a lot.
The winner for 2024 Tour of the Year is the No Refunds Tour
Let's
featuring
go.
Nicholas Gerlach. It was too easy.
Too fun.
Plus,
And the best part about it is we had to cancel one show, so we had to give refunds out.
yeah.
To
That's
Moline,
oh, yeah. I
Illinois.
forgot to mention that.
Shout out to
actually.
Moline, Illinois.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Sorry about that.
I was going to mention that. No Refunds Tour, which featured a night of refunds.
One night of refunds.
33% refunds tour.
33%. That was
still
I
profitable.
keep forgetting about that. That was a great tour. We had so much fun.
Yeah, it was easy.
And it went like Halloween with Bayless, and
It was so easy.
I learned Humphrey's songs, and
Yeah, kind of.
I mean,
Yeah, you looked at them.
I looked at them.
You had a piece of paper.
I mean,
I learned Humphrey's song.
Someone gave me the chord sheets.
I
That's
got
my
paid.
boy Nick Gerlach.
I got paid.
Someone gave me the chord sheets, and someone built out, helped me. And I appreciate that.
I got paid.
You did.
Internet personality of the year.
There he is, Bayless. Speaking of that.
Speaking of the no refunds, that's perfect timing.
Bayless, perfect timing. You're on the podcast, FY.
Is he with Annie? Ask him.
Thank you for telling me I'm live.
I tell you that now,
Now you do, yes.
Brendan Bayless.
Don't say that word you say.
The Bayless family has won 2 awards. We've already announced them. And Nicholas, tell them what they've won.
First, Annie Bayless won Best Sit-In of the Year.
Hell yeah.
Is she with you right now?
No, she's not.
I'd love to hear an acceptance speech, but that's okay.
You're her husband. You can give us a...
Have her send in a video of an acceptance speech if she has a little time. I know she's got a couple kids.
Actually, what is your acceptance speech for your wife?
Yeah, there you go.
I would like to say on behalf of my wife that you are welcome. And God willing, you'll be lucky enough to see it happen again.
Wow, that is amazing.
And all right, for the next one, give the award for the next one.
The No Refunds Tour featuring 33% refunds won 2024 Tour of the Year.
Let's go, Bayless. That's us, buddy.
Should I tell him who he beat?
Yeah, who do you outbeat?
You beat the Pigeons, Frasco, Dogs in a Pile Tour. You beat Taylor Swift, Eras Tour, Second Leg. And you beat the Create Your Own Tour of Italy by Olive Garden, where you get to choose 3 of 9 specialties, a signature pasta, and a stuffed pasta.
Oh, I do the Alfredo, the lasagna, and the chick parm.
Yeah, you know that white trash piece of shit loves Olive Garden.
Can we do a co-acceptance for this speech?
Go for it.
Sure.
You go.
Yes.
You go first. I'll go first. I like to thank the Academy for letting us win this award because I got to hang out with one of my close friends and his wife and his crew, and I didn't have to. I had no stress at all. It was the best, and I went trick or treating. I got to smoke cigarettes in front of kids, and I like to appreciate that. I like to accept that. I like to accept my award for that as well. Bayless,
Hell yeah.
What would you like?
I would like to thank the Academy for even considering the No Refund Tour and calling it a tour because we only did 2 shows. And yes, we refunded a third of it.
No, we did 3 shows and refunded a third of it.
And yes, my neighbors also got to see Andy Frasco smoke cigarettes on Halloween.
Well honored. Well,
Your neighbor's children.
tell your neighbors to get used to it because I'm coming back in 2 days, baby.
Oh yeah, I'll see you next week. Right?
I'll see you next
Hell
week. All right, buddy. I'll call you when I'm done with the award ceremony to catch up. I got a bunch of things. I got us tickets. To a couple things. I want to see which ones you want to go to.
All right, cool.
Bulls, Blackhawks, and Bears.
Oh boy, it's cold.
I know. So I think we should do. We got.
Well, Bulls will be inside probably.
We got courtside for Bears or for Bulls and Blackhawks again. So
Cool. I
Interesting.
have
All right,
to
well,
go to New
let's
Mexico.
Let's talk about it. I'll call you.
It's not being recorded. And,
All right. Goodbye.
Hello, Gerlach.
Hi.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you on New Year's.
I love you. Miss you. Bye. Happy holidays. Goodbye.
That's cool. You get to do all that fun stuff on Christmas. I have to go see my mom in New Mexico, and none of my other siblings are going. So it's gonna be me and my mom.
bummer.
Just me and my mom.
Well, the reason why I'm going to Chicago is because my friend has cancer,
Oh shit!
and we're trying to cheer her up, and we got all these tickets.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I know, but I have to say that because I'm also canceling Christmas to go see my parents.
Oh well, you just saw them at Thanksgiving. I mean,
I know, but
how many times a year?
I'm
you
not.
guys-
I don't want them to think that I'm going to Chicago. 'Cause
Party.
I'm partying.
Right.
No, we're here to cheer up a cancer.
All right. Speaking of cheering up, Internet Personality of the Year.
Okay. Ooh. Internet Personality of the Year.
Number 1, the Costco Gentleman.
Those guys are fucking douchebags.
They're-
Do you like them?
I mean, they might be the Internet Personality of the Year. They're huge.
I don't want to call a kid a douchebag, but the son,
The dad.
the dad's a douchebag.
I like them. I think the Rizzler is going to be the breakout star.
I do too.
Also, I'm just praying in my heart that there's not going to be a documentary about those people in 15
You know there
years.
will. Double chocolate chip cookie.
But there's going to be. I hope there's not one of those bad Nickelodeon style.
Right.
Number 2, Hawktua Girl.
I mean, with
Crazy.
this whole fucking stock thing now.
That's what I'm getting at. Crazy.
Holy
She
shit.
went from making a joke, and I don't know, here's the first thing. She survived a presidential assassination. Okay.
Yeah.
Her spitting on the dick thing happened before the assassination attempt, and she still remained famous through that. Starts a podcast 6 months later. She's being
With one of the greatest names, Talk Tua.
Yes, she's being investigated by the SEC for a pump and dump scheme. She went from a blowjob. Imagine being that interviewer. What did he start? He got nothing out of this.
He got nothing.
He got, which he should. He just asked her. He's just going around and ask people questions. She's the star here.
Right.
He started a whole revolution. He went around asking people questions in Nashville, and that led to 6 months later, people losing thousands of dollars in the crypto market.
Right.
What a weird fucking timeline. Number 3, I'm going to say Andy Frasco. You're on there.
I've never been on this one.
You're on there. You're on there a lot.
Yeah. I don't think I understand. I'm not even taking my ego away from this. I understand not winning this.
You're not going to win, but you should be mentioned. I think.
Appreciate.
You're getting in the millions on a lot of videos. You're pissing off.
I'm pissing off people,
both Jews and non-Jews, with your horror. Everyone's mad for different reasons about the horror videos. I like a little argument.
Yeah.
And the winner,
this is the best
of the Internet Personality of the Year is, now I'm going to change it a little bit. It's the Costco guys, but only the Rizzler gets it. You know the Rizzler
You're
is?
going to give it to the Costco guy over Hawk Tua?
They're too big and they're too non-problematic. They didn't scam people out of thousands of dollars, and it's only the Rizzler gets it because he's going to be the only one in 20 years that still exists.
Okay, I'll respect.
He's got.
we got to respect a win.
That kid's got staying power.
2025, we got to respect wins.
He's too talented. He's got too much staying power. The dad's weird. He doesn't get it. You don't get the fucking award, weirdo.
I don't see him on WWE too.
Yeah, he's been trying to. The whole thing. He's acting like he hasn't been trying to do this for 10 years, but he has.
Right.
Rizzler, come on the pod sometime.
Right.
Okay, back to the jam band industry. Rising star on the jam band scene. You know what? There wasn't a lot of rising stars this year. We're on a 2-year cycle usually with this shit, but here's my nominees. Number 1, Karina Reichman. Number 2, this band has been getting a little more talk this year. Even girls are starting to like them, even though they're kind of a rock band. Less Special.
Ooh, you put a special in there.
They've got a little more buzz this year.
Okay.
3, Eggy.
Yes. Love
4,
Eggy.
Dogs in a Pile.
Yes.
5, Daniel Donato.
Woo!
And the winner.
Nope. Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You gonna add one?
No, I don't.
I already know who I'm picking.
I know, and you're God. This is your
God
award ceremony.
Just call me God.
I mean, those are very good. Karina had a buzz. Les Special had a buzz.
I'm just mentioning Les Special. I don't think they're quite the rising star.
They're not there yet, but it's good to be honorary mention. In a big a big award ceremony like the World Saving.
They get a nom
award ceremony
because I like that they have girl fans.
Eggy,
they might have already risen too much.
You know, I want to give it to Dogs in a Pile.
Also, might have already risen too much.
I think who you're going to give it to, and I kind of agree on it, is Mr. Daniel Donato. Let's see what you say.
The winner for Rising Star on the Jam Band scene, Karina Reichman.
Whoa, stole it.
She's smaller than them.
We should call Karina and tell
I think her rise is too... Daniel Donato's already too established.
We got to call Karina.
I just like her vibe. I think she's going places. Everyone likes her everywhere she goes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's see if she answers.
She has the same agency as you.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And she came on the pod, and she was awesome on the pod.
Yes.
She's the best on the pod of all these bands.
I agree. Well, I don't say agree, but yeah.
No, she was. It's fine. They weren't bad. She was just better.
We'll see.
Well, she's in New York. She might.
What's going on? It's Karina Reichman.
Oh, it sounded like her.
No, I thought
That's
she was
so
going to answer.
weird. Anyway, you get my argument.
Congratulate. I agree.
Because part of it is she has the most to rise of these bands, I think. Daniel Donato's already selling out Cervantes' big room sometimes. He's out there. Dogs in a Pile and Eggy. They're doing the Capitol Theater. I think Karina's
most up and okay, that's the thing. They've already
up and coming.
I think we gave it to Dogs in a Pile last year.
I think one of those bands won last year. And I think some of these bands have come a little bit too much already. Right. She's still coming. You know what I mean? Like, she's still got some room to come some more. She's going to keep coming. You know what I mean? I think next year she's going to really come along and come. Oh, is that her?
My sister.
Damn it. Can she do Karina's voice?
No.
So congratulations, Karina.
We were just talking, dude. It's like some subliminal shit. We were just talking about not going to Christmas.
Oh, weird.
Shout out to Karina. We gotta give it to her.
Hell yeah, dude.
Good job, Karina.
I love that. I love that.
I love that too.
She's just a great person. I just really like her.
Right.
I hope she needs a sax player someday.
Right.
Best story of the music industry 2024. Number 1. Billy Strings giving back all the money because he had to leave when his wife was having a kid and he needed to be there too for some reason.
That's a great fucking story.
Also, he
Great headline.
Also, he borrowed Ringo Starr's private jet to do it and told everyone in a very not arrogant way. I really liked how he slipped it in there.
Yeah.
Number 2, an instrumental band, Krungbin, selling out an entire tour and 2 nights at Red Rocks without having to do desperate attention-grabbing covers like Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden or something.
Like you did.
Yes. Gotta make
That's
fun of
another
yourself.
John Bongiorno band. Shout out to John. Just
Number
killing
3.
it this year. Agent of the Year.
Number 3, Andy Frasco. Finally getting a fucking record deal at a real label so I don't have to fucking hear about it any fucking more.
I'll clap to myself.
Number 4.
I'm not going to win this one because I'm against a bunch of great competition, but
Number 4.
I'm glad I'm in the mentions.
Taylor Swift bonusing her crew hundreds of millions of dollars, setting the standard for band leaders and podcast hosts everywhere to bonus the shit out of their employees this holiday season. Especially if they write really good episodes all by themselves.
Well, you're on your way to getting a
no
bonus
help.
this year, buddy.
This is a pretty good episode, huh?
It is amazing.
Andy
episode.
Winner.
Hold on. Can I pick one first?
Okay. I wish.
Actually, I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't need to.
It ruins the surprise.
Because I'm in it. I can't
you
pick my own.
The winner for best stories in the music industry is Andy Frasco, finally getting a goddamn record deal at a real label.
Wait, I outbeat Billy?
Yeah. He
do want that bonus.
I think he had to give
and
back.
I'm here for it.
I think he had to give back the money anyway legally. Plus, he doesn't need any more awards. He's got like 6 Rolexes.
I outbeat Krungbin.
Dude, anytime
and
I don't have to
Billy?
hear about something anymore, I'm happy about it. Did you like how I made fun of myself?
True. I've been bitching less about my self-worth.
Yeah, you've been really less annoying lately. The Taylor Swift bonus one was probably second.
I thought that was going to win, to be honest.
Nah, Taylor Swift's... I'm not giving her any fucking awards. She has enough going on.
Nah, Nick.
Call her
Yeah,
and tell her.
Siri, call Taylor Swift. Let's see if she'll...
This is Taylor Swift. I can't come from the phone right now.
I'm honored.
I'm getting railed by a 6'6" Greek Adonis.
Can I give an award speech?
Yeah.
That's a
Of
big,
course.
That one's important. That one's important.
Give an award speech.
I'd like to thank everyone who's believed in this band for 15 years. I know we didn't get a record. We've gotten all these distribution deals, all these fucking bullshit distribution deals that helped us to get to this point. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thanks for believing in this band of fucking psychopaths.
Oh, yeah.
We work hard, we play hard, and we care about you.
Mm-hmm.
We're out there every night talking, wrap it up.
I'm not playing you off. This is keep going.
We're out there every night talking to the fans. We're out there hanging out with the fans.
Play him off, Chris. Play him off.
And I just want to say thank you so much. I like to thank everyone.
Chris,
I like to
play
thank
him
my
off.
band for keeping up with me. I like to thank Sean Eccles. I like
Chris,
to
play
thank
him off.
I like to thank Andy Avila. I'd like to thank everyone
Sean
else who
Eccles.
comes to every single
Ernie.
show. I like to thank Bo Belinsky,
Ernie.
Jason Burdett,
Ernie.
and Ernie.
And me, I'm on the
And
record.
I like to thank the guy who's about to get a bonus for letting me win that
And
award.
me, I'm on the record that they heard that helped you get the next one.
Thank you, Nick Gerlach. And thanks to everyone else.
Play him
I'd like
off,
to thank
Chris.
Brian Schwartz
Ooh.
because
He did
without
help.
you, I wouldn't have
You wouldn't have
gone
been here in
this
the first
far.
place.
I'd like to thank Brody.
Chris, play him off.
Brody Miller too. Okay, I'm done.
Chris, play
and
him
I
off.
like to thank my new management regime.
Oh, yeah, your new management, too. Don't forget about them. Anybody else?
That's it.
Okay. This is fucking so fun. All right. We still got some awards left. The Andy Frasco Award for Self-Care. The Andy Frasco Self-Care Award.
Andy Frasco
I
self-care
think last
award.
year you won for a solo trip to Italy.
I
Remember?
did.
This year the nominees are, and there was one for me. Remember, you did that, and I did something else.
Yeah.
Yours is Andy Frasco trip to Italy with 3 other men. The second nominee, Andy understanding and learning the power of watching TV for 6 hours and sleeping. And I didn't do any self-care this year, so
that's funny.
I didn't nominate myself for any kind of self-care because I didn't do any self-care this year. I'm not rich enough to deserve it yet. So the winner for Andy Frasco self-care award for this year. Back-to-back winners for Andy. He wins it for learning the power of watching TV for 6 hours and sleeping at the age of 36, well into his life.
Wow,
Wow, you're winning 2 awards, man.
dude. I feel like these aren't biased awards either. I feel like I deserved them.
No, I'm pretty reasonable.
You are. Thank you, Nick. I won't say an award
would
for that
fish
one
for,
because
like, a
I don't think
bonus,
I think it's embarrassing to learn the art of chilling at 36 so I'm gonna appreciate that. I'm gonna put my head down.
And to be fair, the other
And,
person you beat was also yourself, and the award's named after you.
Very true.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to watch more TV next year?
Yeah, I'm going to watch more TV. I'm going to sleep more.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no to more gigs. I say that, then I just looked at John Bon Jovi and was like, we got a couple more offers in.
Marathon sesh, man. We're going to do it big time. Okay. Another one nominee award.
Okay.
Comeback Jam Band of the Year.
Comeback. Ooh, I think I know who it is, and I fucking respect it. You ready?
Go.
So, what does this award entail?
It's like comeback player of the year in sports. It's like somebody who might have been, they've just had the best year they've had in a while. They've reinvigorated their brand. They have the most buzz they've probably had since 2009 around their band.
I already know what band it is.
Yep.
Here we go.
Go. The winner for Comeback Jam Band of the Year 2024, the Disco Biscuits.
Respect.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I believe they'll be here in February or so. They're playing wherever the fuck they play. The Mission and Boulder Theater. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, so congratulations, Barber, Brownstein, Allen, and Magner.
Congratulations, boys. I
Great
would call
guys.
you, but we're running out of time.
Yeah, we'd call you, but who gives a fuck? Number 2024, Jam Band of the Year. Full-on Jam Band of the Year. Here are the nominees. Number 1, Dead & Co.
Mm-hmm.
Whole Sphere run.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Fish, because they're Fish.
Yeah.
They have to be nominated every year. It's like Steven Spielberg.
I agree.
They also had a little run at Sphere. And they played their ass off when I saw them this summer at Dick's.
Right.
3, here's a surprise one. Dopapod.
Ooh.
They had the balls to quit. I fucking respect when a band has the balls.
Yeah, no hiatus, just quitting.
They're like, yeah, we're
just
out.
say we're out.
And their tour's doing great, actually.
Yeah.
I give it 3 years. And the final nominee is Goose. They established themselves as the first They're the first new tier 1 jam band in years, I think. They're the first one to
Agreed.
They can sell at an amphitheater or whatever in years.
Agreed.
The winner is 2024 Jam Band of the Year. Dead & Co.
I respect it. Selling out that many of the Sphere takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of work.
Call John Mayer.
Let me call John. Siri, call John.
Siri,
call J. Oh, Siri's under JM. Call JM.
We're on our last category, but before we do that, I want to do a couple stats. I looked up some of those words, on our transcripts to see what we talk about.
Yeah.
You mentioned chlamydia or STDs 26 times last year. You said condom 34 times.
Hold on, are you serious?
Yeah, so you're talking about STDs only a slightly less than you talk about condoms.
Hold on. Are you serious? I said chlamydia 36 times?
Or STDs. Yeah, so it's like 26 for chlamydia and 8 for STDs or something. But you only said condoms 34. So maybe mention condoms more and you'll be mentioning STDs less.
You got a great fucking point. I'm going to clutch that statistic.
Here's a good one. You mentioned being single 200 times.
Are you serious?
You mentioned intimacy 45 times.
Hold on. I said me being single 200 times.
You talked about being single and just lonely 200 times. You only talked about intimacy 45 times. So, gotta be a link there. Gotta be a link there. And here's the final funny stat I found. Mental health was said 118 times. Drugs over 200 times. We're in the 225 range for drugs. So we're talking about drugs almost twice as much as we're bringing up mental health. Gotta be a link.
Damn,
there.
this has become therapy right after all these laughs.
I know.
Okay, so maybe my mental health is because I take drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just thought
that's good to know.
I just thought they were interesting. So we got time for one more award here?
Yeah, I'm improving in my
We're over an hour already?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Great.
Oh, we killed it.
This is awesome.
Perfect.
It's exactly how long I wanted to be. So the final award is obviously the World Saving Podcast Musician of the Year for 2024.
I like it.
Number 1, I nominated a personal favorite of mine, McGee. Okay? Here's why I like him. He's breaking in the mainstream. He's one of the first guys to do this. Well, first of all, he's a guitar player, which is he's like, that hasn't happened since John Mayer, basically.
Right.
He's got his own sound.
Okay.
Very rare, and it's connecting with people.
Okay.
2, Chappell Roan. Most artistic pop star we've had in years.
Right.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Wow.
She was the top streamer last year.
Right.
3, Andy Frasco. I have to. It's my job. Check out his new album, 2025. What's it called again? Try Not to Die?
It's called Growing Pains.
Oh, that's right. Growing pains. 37 years old, growing pains.
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
So you're nominated. 4, Creed.
Honored to be part of the list.
Creed.
Oh.
Summer of '99 tour. They're reinvigorating the sound that shaped the George Bush presidency.
What a perfect timing for the Donald Trump presidency.
And 4 or 5 or 6, I guess. Yeah. William Strings. Here's why. He gave all that money back, even though he needs it for diapers and formula and stuff. He managed to develop a band into playing arenas with no drummer, a seemingly impossible feat. Also, he casually dropped that he borrowed Ringo Starr's private jet when he left to be there for the birth of his child, and it didn't even come off cringe. Also, he's not a Nepo baby.
True.
The winner for World Saving Podcast 2024 Musician of the Year is Billy Strings.
I agree. I got to give it to him. Way to go, Bill.
Hell yeah. Siri, call Billy Strings.
Yeah, Siri, I would, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
Maybe send him the clip.
All right, we will. Congratulations, Bill. Congratulations.
I gave it to a fucking bluegrass artist.
I know. That's
how objective I am.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, you hate bluegrass.
So that means I don't hate it, but I just, but I like Billy Strings. But that makes all the other awards seem less lying.
Congratulations to all the winners, and that makes me actually feel better about my award winnings.
I couldn't give you Musician of the Year this year. You didn't even put an album out this year, did you?
No, I wouldn't want Musician of the Year.
You won it last year, didn't you?
No.
I thought you did.
Oh, did I?
I don't know. I can't remember. I'm going to make a chart for all 3 of these we can post.
Thank you for listening to the World Saving Awards ceremony, brought to you by Nick Gerlach, sponsored by Nick Gerlach, endorsed by Nick Gerlach, and presented by Nick Gerlach.
And written by Nick
Gerlach. It was a great year for the podcast.
Hell yeah.
It was a great year. It was a hard one. We had a lot of trials and tribulations with
just different stuff.
Figuring out a new format, figuring out, how to do this we're basically recording things by ourselves now.
Yeah,
I think we're doing pretty good.
There's no one here over there going,
yeah.
Do you have any things that you want to see in the music industry in 2025? We kind of did that last year, but
I want to see more people have each other's backs.
Okay, pussy. What about?
I also want to see people. I also want to see ticket sales or how much the cost of tickets go down.
Oh man,
because
fees,
everything's getting a little too expensive, and the only way we're gonna change the industry is if we all work together by changing.
Yeah, we're not saying assassinate the Live Nation CEO or anything. Before you guys jump any conclusions, don't look him up. Don't find out where. Don't do that.
No, but we just all have to play ball because we don't
assassinate the CEO of Ticketmaster, though. You know what I mean?
True.
And finally, I would like to add one thing. I'd like to see some Sunday matinee shows. What are you looking at?
Oh, we lost
one of the
two of the cameras.
That's fine.
All right. That's weird. All right.
Finally, I'd like to see some Sunday matinee shows.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Enjoy the year, and we're going to take 2 weeks off.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a lot.